Um, I guess one thing that I wanted to point out is
Jiska ma'am, what was the experience of making a short film like Chutney? And will you be doing any more web series in the future?
Chutney was. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Am I audible? Can you hear me? I get the feeling that yeah now. Um, Chutney was one of the most amazing experiences because purely because it was very virgin territory as far as I was concerned. I had never. I was personally pushing a lot of boundaries because I hadn't ever written. I'd written a book, but nothing, nothing in fiction. So that was amazing. I never produced and not done such a tough role, which was physically so transformative. So in 3 or 4 ways, it was extremely challenging for me. It was a very stretching period. It's very gratifying to know that it has done so well and reached so far. And as far as more stuff on the web, whether it's, there's one script which we have ready for a web series. There's 2 short films which are ready, and there's a feature that I'm working on, but not for the web, that's a regular feature film. So yes, it's been very encouraging, and I'm writing quite a lot at the moment. I've worked with one, it wasn't really, was it in Independent? Highway was independent? Yeah, okay, so I don't know the difference between what is independent Marathi and mainstream Marathi. I thought Girish and Umesh Kulkarni were fairly mainstream, right?
Yeah, in terms of actors, they're mainstream. It just meant the kind of production. It wasn't a studio film, right?
Yeah, it wasn't a studio film. Yeah, okay. So it was really, really great because also they had a lot of people from FTII. Sudhakar Reddy, who was our DOP, who also then went and shot Sairat, had invented these beautiful lights which they used inside the car because the whole journey of Highway was inside we shot inside vehicles. So they devised a lot of interesting ways to do sound and camera and lights. That was wonderful. And they're really, really bright guys, and I really enjoyed working with them.
I have a question for Jiska as well as Vivek.
Yeah.
I have seen Jiska, most of your films, including the web series Chutney. You are a good actor indeed. And Vivek, I have seen most of your Marathi films as well as a producer, though I missed your Kannada film. The question to both of you is, would you consider a role reversal and Jiska taking up direction of a web series and Vivek taking up direction of a film?
You want to answer? So, well,
Sorry, मैं आपका सवाल नहीं समझी. मतलब झूठ कैसे हो सकता है? I'm not sure I understand.
Is that a question to her? हमसे पूछ रहे हैं, can I answer that? Yes, those views are true. They are not fake. Trust me. The point is whether it's a pull or a push. Did somebody look for the video or somebody pushed the video at you? That's all.
I have a question for Vivek.
Take your video off. Yes. So we, being evolved in that on that platform, we being an MCN, yes, there are a lot of mischief that goes on the platform, and they keep on innovating.
So to that, content is always in danger of either being pirated or people, sort of subverting it here and there and doing different kinds of things. I think not to get distracted by that kind of thing and just really make good stuff that you believe in, and it will lead to organic views and organically things doing well. And then one should not worry too much about, of course there'll always be a cheater in class. वो तो हमेशा ही होगा. तो बेटर है कि आप अपनी पढ़ाई करके अच्छे से जाएं, अपना काम करें एंड होपफुली इट विल डू वेल. तो ज़्यादा ना सोचें कि इधर उधर क्या हो रहा है.
Hello. I have a question for Vivek. Hello. Yeah. Vivek, can you please comment on Marathi feature theatrical distribution? Because most of the Marathi filmmakers, they themselves have to distribute their films. And you must be aware how it happens in the rural center, how filmmakers get cheated by the exhibitors, that number of seats.
Practice for Lokmat. So over the last 21, 22 years, I've been involved in digital media and mobile entertainment space. So I've come across, this is a very unique case across various formats. So at one end of the ecosystem, we have talent. So each one of you on the stage today is a talent. Someone
Would you like
is
to stand
writing.
up? We can't see you. Oh, sorry.
So someone is writing, someone is acting. So each one of you are a part of a creative talent industry, right? And on the other hand, you have large aggregators and distribution partners. So each of you, so for example, you are engaged in the process of creating excellent content. And on the other hand, you have distributors who have the ability to upscale your content from a consumption perspective and make money for you. I've always seen that there is a divide which still exists between you and the ability to scale up the business in terms of making it more sensible from a monetizing perspective. So as you scale up from, say, a movie which did 44 million views without you really having too much of understanding, say, for example, of digital, but purely on the merit of content. But as you go into making more web series, etc., how do you see bridging this divide between creative talent and distribution and monetization?
It's a good question. I'm not sure that I have the answer because I would have done it by now, had I known. But we're exploring. Some of the people on this panel are already succeeding in doing that. We're in the process of setting up our own platform. My company is called The Eastern Way, and we're looking at branded content. The conundrum still is how do we reach advertising agencies, do we reach brands individually, how do we do that? And that has been something I've been trying to do for the past 2 odd months, trying to reach out to people and see. There have been queries from some brands who've asked us if we would make something for them which would reach 47 million. And of course, the answer was, I really can't promise you any numbers as such, because how can you do that? We could promise you a really good film that you might enjoy watching, but beyond that, one can't really say. So yes, I can't really answer that question entirely. I answered it because I thought you were looking at me, but perhaps those two people over there and this fine gentleman here might be better equipped to answer that in terms of how it can be monetized, and Whacked Out Media is also monetizing it beautifully. I think keeping costs low is one. Beyond that, Paula?
Yeah, Ram, of course, you would be able to answer this because you are, you're putting out 800 videos a day, right? So
Yeah, so
YouTube isn't just going to
monetize
give
from
you
the
money. You have to sign up for monetization. Huh. So maybe I'll explain then how the YouTube advertising works.